I'd like to say thank you to Our Pacific for hosting such a great event. It's great for networking and seeing each other. By the way, I'm Samuel, presenting CosRX on behalf of the brand today. And I feel so honored to stand in front of all distinguished guests here today. But at the same time, I think I feel kind of pressure because everybody is watching at me. And actually, frankly speaking, I envy who already finished their presentation in the morning time. Yeah, so I think it's now my turn. So let me start the brand introduction. Today, I have prepared two sessions. The first one is about who we are. So it's about brand general information. The second will be why CosRX, why we are so unique and special. So let me begin with part number one, who we are. And before we move on, let's take a look at our brand film first. So, hope you like the video, and back to the point, who we are. Yeah, we are CosRX. It's a combination of cosmetics and prescription. So that much, we have a strong belief in our product, and we believe we can deliver the best solution for various skin problems. And as you see on the right side, our brand slogan is expecting tomorrow, hoping that we can provide a better tomorrow for everyone here. Now we are looking at our annual sales as of last year. We started our brand year 2013, and almost 10 years later, we have achieved US dollar $436 million, which is almost same as AED 1.6 billion, which is Arab Emirates currency. And now let's take a look at our sales breakdown by the regional basis. Our number one region, can you guess where it is? Anybody? US. Who said that? I will give you a product later. So, our number one region is North America, and 43% out of total sales amount, followed by Asia, 26%, and the third one, Europe, with 17%. And the rest of the world is like this. And please have a look at this blue color, the Middle East one. At the moment, it's only 4%. However, we do believe we have much more potential here in this region. That's why we are here all together. And TikTok. Yes, TikTok is absolutely something that undeniable platform everybody is looking into nowadays. And we started our TikTok around 6 years ago. And this product, our Snail Mission Essence, went so viral. And that's why we became global skincare brand top 10, together with brands like CeraVe and The Ordinary. And now we are looking at our hashtag trend. And finally, as of now, we have achieved more than 7 billion views, and it's really a lot. Maybe you can search which brand can exceed more than 7 billion views. And other than TikTok, we also do marketing such as magazine and TV show. For magazine, we also pitch like a Vogue and Allure and TV show. From time to time, we pitch ourselves in the United States program. And selling to KOL, this is really important especially for indie brand. So that's why we have lots of collaboration with influencers and dermatologists. And surprising thing is that number of quantity for seeding per month is over 10,000. 10,000 seeding per month is really amazing. I can tell you, maybe we are within top 3 in K-beauty. And you are curious maybe how it's possible, because we have our internal global seeding system, so we know who to seed, where to seed, and we have a solid backup from logistics side. That's why it's possible. And at the same time, we make vital kits in a different way. So we focus on seeding both in quantity and quality. And last but not least, when it comes to social media contents, we make everything in-house, which means it's really quick production. So actually the people you are looking at the picture is our COSRX employee, which is really interesting. Moving on to the product, I want to introduce our RX line, the representative functional line with ingredients that deliver actual results. So we have a very simple ingredients, yet highly concentrated with less irritation. And we have a vitamin C or retinol, peptide, ceramide, niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, everything. So no matter what skin concern you have, we have every single solution for you to choose. And this is the number 1 iconic advanced snail line. And finally, last year, we achieved Amazon number 1 bestseller in United States. And other iconic line, we also have Pad and Patch. Maybe you're not familiar that we are famous from this category, but we do have expertise and originality from this category. So now you're looking at our global market bestsellers from number 1 to number 5. We have more. Next engine products. So these are something that we are going to launch in this year or already launched in this year. So we have a hydrogen mask, which is on trend, and ceramide, PDRN, and we also have a hair care. Maybe it's quite unexpected, isn't it? It's quite unusual for a skincare brand to have this kind of hair care. I will tell you on the later page what this means. So far, more or less, I pretty much covered who we are. So I hope we are on the same page. From this moment, I will tell you why COSRX, and please pay a little bit more attention to me because I'm going to tell you very interesting and important factors why we are so special and unique. So in beauty industry, in general, there are 2 huge groups. The one is indie brand, a group of indie brand, and the other group is a group of legacy brand. Under indie brand, there might be a global and K-beauty indie brand, such as Beauty of Joseon or Anua, and of course, COSRX is also originated from indie brand. When it comes to legacy brand, we have a dinosaur groups like Amory Pacific here today, or L'Oreal and Estée Lauder, blah blah blah, right? However, what I'm trying to say here is that we, COSRX, have both characteristics of indie brand and legacy brand. And I can tell you, we are the only K-beauty that has both good sides of indie brand and legacy brand. So I will tell you why, starting from number 1. Number 1, quantity sold per year. This is really important. And please remember, this is per year, not accumulative quantity. So as you see on the left side, maybe it's blocked because of the podium. However, the Snail Mission Essence, we sell 40 million pieces every year. And how about Patch? We sell over 11 million pieces per year, every year. And the rest of the products are also like this. The more surprising thing is that we have 15 items selling more than million pieces. 15 million sellers. And do you have any idea what does this mean? We think COSRX and customers are connected with every digital single URL. And digital URL is something that starts from HTTPS in the internet web page address. And each digital URL has a great potential to give us back a review. So let's put it this way. As you see on the left, Let's say here is a product A and it sells 1,000 pieces, and product B sells 100 pieces. And in your calculation, which product has a higher chance getting a review? And if you are a graduate from high school, the answer is, of course, product A, technically speaking, more than 10 times, right? And like I mentioned on the previous page, we have 15 items selling more than 1 million pieces. That means we have a really greater chance to get a lot of reviews. Once we get reviews, the reviews can be connected to each other across the world like a spider web in this map. So what I'm telling you is that the more we sell, the more reviews we can get, and we really sell a lot. That's correct, CosRX. So characteristic number 1, we sell a lot. Number 2, after we sell, what we do is that we do care about reviews. So we have developed a unique system that analyzes customer review based on text. And we have a program called CIP, meaning Customer Intelligence Platform. So with this CIP, we analyze by country, by platform, by language. As a result, last year, we attained more than 7 million reviews. And 7 million reviews, please imagine, it's really a lot, I can tell you. This is an actual screenshot that we are looking into it. So I mentioned that we sell a lot and we analyze reviews. What happened next? That's number 3. We practically apply the insights from the reviews. So starting from first example, the product type. You cannot see here, but actually there is a Slime Mission cream here. Slime Mission cream used to be only jar type, and we could find some reviews requesting that our customer says it's a little bit inconvenient for them to use as a jar type. So there were lots of requests about tube type. So we changed, we made a tube type. Now we both have jar and tube type. And how about this case, product size? During this KOS live streaming, there were great demand of a bigger size of this product. So we also made bigger size. And the third, the quality upgrade. This is our RX line vitamin C23. And our vitamin C is a pure vitamin. And you know, the pure vitamin has a tendency with strong smell and irritation and sticky texture. That's why we could find some negative reviews on the web page like this. So we came up with a solution with no smell at all, and less sticky texture, and less irritation. So these are something that we actually apply the insight into the product wise, but at the same time, we also apply the insight into the content. This Slime Mission Essence, thanks to its unique texture, we could see a lot of reviews saying that it's very slimy or interesting, fun to use it. So that's why we could make this TikTok challenge called Slap Snail Challenge. Maybe you have seen it at least once, right? Because it went so viral. That's why we are famous as of now. So number 3 is actually we apply the insight from the reviews. And moving on to the number 4, we keep innovating ourselves. On the previous page, I mentioned that CIP program analyzed based on text. However, how about nowadays? People and KOL, they really want to shout out as a format of short form video in TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, right? So we made another program called Video Format Social Listening Program. And our AI program write down all the script. And with this script, we analyze the reviews. That's how it works. So I want to say, as trend change, we also change. We never stay still. We keep pushing ourselves to be innovative. That's number 4, innovation. Number 5, we are also pioneers and the first mover to take the first mover's advantage. So here are the case of United States. Around year 2015, there was a great demand in China market. So every brand penetrated into China market. as a result, the competition became so fierce, right? But on the other way around, we, COSRX, penetrate in the United States because we could see a great potential in Amazon market at the time. Not many beauty players were in there at the time. And as a result, we became number one in Amazon market. And a lot of offline retailers approached us to have a partnership, such as Ulta Beauty, Costco, Target. That's why we are there nowadays. And Europe. Europe is also known for its very high barrier for product registration, CPMP. So around 6 years ago, there were not many K-beauty played in European region. However, we penetrate Europe at the initial stage with the solution of CPMP. And we also launched our brand in Nordic region, Norway, Sweden, Denmark. So that's why we are still number one in Nordic region. So this is the case how we took the first movers advantage. And a new category. I mentioned that we have a new lineup for hair, right? And we also have a new lineup for body. And what this means is that when everybody is looking into K skincare and K makeup, we are looking into K hair care and K body care because we want to be a pioneer and we want to take a first movers advantage. So number 5, why so special is that because we are pioneer. And number 6, stable global logistics. Right from the beginning, at the initial stage of the business, we COSRX thought logistics is a really crucial part to meet our end customer across the world. That's why we invested a lot for logistics side. Let me give you an example. Usually indie brand, they need to send a distributor and that distributor send it to the retailer and it takes almost 2 months. It's too long. But for the case of COSRX, we have our global logistic base in over more than 10 countries. That's why it takes only 1 week to go to distributor. So we have shortened logistic lead times and reduced logistic cost, and we are also able to manage stock level efficiently. Nowadays, I can witness some other indie brands are playing like this, but I'm telling you, we are the first brand that adapted this concept among indie brands. And for your information, we have our Middle East logistic base right here in Dubai. So once we get to work, you can get our product right here in Dubai, which is beneficial for you to work. And number 7, our technology. I really want to highlight this part. When indie brand, they need products, they have to request to ODM A and B and C to get the product right. So as a result, ODM ABC will provide product to indie brand A, but the thing is that these products also go to indie brand B, which means indie brand A and B, the product is almost similar, or in some case, almost same. So it's a little bit difficult to control the quality, and when something kind of risk happens in ODM A, indie brand A and B can be in trouble at the same time. But how about COSRX? Of course, we have an ODM product as well. But at the same time, we have Amory Pacific R&D derived products as well. So we have more unique products. We have more product with more quality, and we also can manage risk compared to other indie brand. So as you see on the left side, these are the indie ODM side production, and on the right side, this is Amory Pacific R&D side product. And most of our RX line comes from Amory Pacific. And this is really something that only COSRX can enjoy. None of other indie brand in the market cannot enjoy this kind of benefit, only COSRX, right? So that's number 7, our technology. And number 8, unlike other indie brand, we do care about sustainable growth by managing distribution and pricing. So when it comes to distribution, we are rebalancing the distribution by choosing right partner in the right place, like here today. And we are also rearranging indirect partner. Indirect partner in Korea, they have a potential to send the product everywhere across the world, which means the distribution can be spoiled. So we are at the stage of rearranging those indirect partners to secure our transparency of distribution. And moving on to the right side, pricing. We also have a solid internal price policy and guideline. At the same time, we monitor the price on a real-time basis with our tracking system. So that much, we want to be a sustainable brand. And last but not least, number 9, support from Amoray Pacific Group. So we get greater support from Amoray Pacific, such as RA, legal support, and market intelligence support, and other infrastructure as well. These are also something that other indie brands can never enjoy. Only COSRX can enjoy. So far, I have mentioned several things, many things, why we are so special and unique, and why you have to work with COSRX. After hearing all these things, what do you think of us? Do you think you want to work with us? I will see you on the backstage later. So, I want to ask who want to be with our next journey. And once we work together, I want to suggest let's create new beauty and new K-wave together. That's why I'm so much expecting tomorrow together with you. Thank you for listening. And if you have any question, please let me know. If don't, I will see you at the backstage later. Thank you very much again.